Hey guys, it's Dr. Egoswala here, aka Dr. Endo. So I want to welcome you to Health and Dental Talk in the Car. So I'll take this time to answer health and dental questions that patients ask. So before we go ahead, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single video that I push out every week. So today we'll be discussing to extract versus not to extract your tooth. So you go to your dentist, for your routine checkup, and the dentist notices that you have an infection at the root of one of your teeth. The recommended treatment was a root canal, to save the tooth, or extraction, right? So which one do you choose? So as dentists, we advocate it's always better to save your teeth than to pull it. So today, though, I'll be talking about reasons you should try to keep your teeth as opposed to pulling them out. Okay. So the number one reason to try to keep your teeth as opposed to pulling them are losing teeth increases poor overall health and decreases a person's quality of life. So it was a research by the Oral Health Foundation. They found, that they related tooth loss to stress during a person's life, and stress, is a major causation factor for cancer. So tooth loss has also been linked to specific emotional, economic experiences, as well as health issues like diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. So, for example, people who have lost 5 or more teeth by the age of 65 were more likely to suffer from cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, osteoporosis, all of which could severely decrease life expectancy. So this brings us to reason number 2, not to lose your teeth. Decrease in life expectancy. So simply put, the number of teeth you have can indicate how long you're going to live. It's just that simple. All right. So the Oral Health Organization also notes that, a similar study, they found that people who have full set of teeth when they were 74 years old are significantly more likely to reach the age of 100. I don't know about you, I'm trying to live as long as possible. Additionally, according to a study done in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, coronary artery disease patients with no teeth face twice the risk of death as those with all their teeth. That's double. This was a review of over 15,000 patients from 39 countries, and they found that levels of tooth loss were linearly associated with increasing death rates. So the moral of the story, if you want to live longer, just try to hold on to your own teeth as long as possible. It's just that simple. And the third reason, not to lose your teeth if you can, is cost. It's actually cheaper in the long run to save your own teeth versus pulling them out. So in the beginning, when you go, let's say you go to your dentist and you get a quote, it may seem as if, taking the tooth out is actually going to be much cheaper than a root canal, on the onset. But that may be true, but you have to look at the big picture here. If you decide to replace your extracted tooth with an implant, this can lead to actually a huge amount of cost. In some cases, probably double the amount of just trying to save your tooth. Okay, the fourth reason is pulling your teeth is actually more invasive than the root canal. So the root canal essentially is a deep filling for your tooth. It's not that invasive, all right? And an extraction actually creates a much, larger wound site which requires time to heal from. And lastly, it's teeth shifting. Your teeth, they love being close to each other. So when you lose a tooth, it will shift and tries to drift into that open space, creating, just creates all malalignment in your whole mouth, which in turn just affects your overall smile, and also affects the way your face looks. So this is very important. So there you have it. Those are 5 reasons not to pull your teeth instead of, saving them. So keeping your natural tooth is always going to be, safest bet. All right. With that being said, there of course there's situations where we, have to pull the tooth. You have a fracture, or just the decay is just it's too far gone. This is when you and your dentist kind of just sit down and discuss your options that you have. So and if they feel like the tooth can't be saved, that's probably when pulling it will be a good option. So remember, your permanent teeth only growing once, and after they're removed, they cannot grow back. All right. So when it feels like the cheapest option, the easiest option is just to pull it out, you have to know that there's some consequences and actions that cannot be undone. When the tooth's gone, it's gone. easy is not always better. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Maybe I'll make a video answering your questions. So till next time, Dr. Endo, I'm out.